Tell me, are you bout it? Are you really bout it? Do you run the streets with a strap? Man, I doubt it. Tell me, are you bout it? Are you really bout it? Do you run the streets with a strap? Man, I doubt it. I was raised by the streets right next to the fiends. Gotta see it crystal clear when you chasing down your dreams. Watching friends turn to enemies. Pouring out this Hennessy, you really ain't a friend of me. Hating on my legacy, keep your mouth closed. When you dealing with these hoes, trying snitching on your friends and your ass didn't even know. Game twisted like the spokes. Damn, I'm losing hope. Trying to watch my ass, but they talking on these phones. Conversations get you fucked. Independent get you stuck. Hesitation never trust when it come time to bust. Bang, bang, bang. Police asking questions, but we don't know a thing. Got that murder on my mind, keep a burner on my spine. I was raised by the state, tell me why they hate on mine.
Good? All right, sweet. So how you doing tonight?
Good, I'm good. How about you?
Same, I'm pretty good. Had a lot of kid shit going on today, but I'm good. You know how it is.
Yep, I had a gang of them.
Right? Well, yeah, I only got 4, so yeah, it's manageable. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the word?
Well, I got some questions here for you. I'll wait just like 2 more minutes. Let's see who gets on, and then and then I'll get started with these questions I got.
Yeah, for sure.
So how did the tree turn out?
Oh, came out good. So they got it purple this year.
Oh, really? Do you guys pick
Yeah.
like different colors every year?
Yeah, well, they just barely started coming out with like the different color flocking or whatever. So last year they had a pink one. This year they chose purple.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
it came
cool.
out pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't got ours up yet, but we like to go out and actually get ours, like out in the mountains and stuff.
cut it down and all that shit yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. That's fucking Montana for you. Shit.
Yeah, I wish we could do that shit over here.
Yeah.
Trying to throw us in jail over a
Those
tree
things are
over here.
expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Last year we paid like 300 and some for the tree. This year we paid like 2.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? I see you. What's good? All right. All right. So I think we're good. Hey, we'll just get started.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. All right. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to About the Biz right here. Got motherfucking Diablo right here chilling, and
What's up with it? What's up with it?
What's
With
up?
the tiger right there. What's going on with it, everybody? Appreciate you guys tuning in.
That's right. That's right. What's up, Ricky? Will the Tiger? What's good? Capone? What's up, everybody? All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into these questions I have for you. So, so my first question is, how did you meet Mr. Criminal?
I met Criminal through a feature when I was part of a group. We got together and we just hit him up for a feature, and we just been fucking with each other ever since. Doing music videos. When he started his own label up, he hit me up. And we just been on it since.
So how long ago was that? Do you remember?
That was probably 2011 maybe, 2010, something like that.
Okay, cool. So did you sign right away with Crime Family, or was it like a bit after you met Mr. Criminal?
Oh, he started Crime Family like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
He was on High Power before then, and I guess his deal or whatever ended, so he started up his own thing, and he hit me with a contract right away. So
Right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool. And so for you being a rapper, like what would you say are like the pros and cons that come with being a rapper?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm just a street dude. I don't really I do the music and everything, but I don't really consider myself a rapper, you know. I just I'm more in touch with the streets, you know. I just do the music shit really for myself and for my homies, and I mean it's been getting a little bit of shine and shit, so I mean that's all good too, you know. But pros and cons, I don't know. I guess shit. I mean, you got to take the good with the bad. You know, there's a lot of hate, but the hate just means you're doing something good. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
about it, really.
Yeah.
Go
People.
places to get recognized and shit like that. So that's cool every once in a while, you know.
Yeah. Someone mentioned you guys seem to have a lot of like fans in Colorado in that area.
Yeah, I got a lot of love out there. When I went on tour, I met a lot of people, made a lot of friends out there, and people out there treated me real good. So shout out to Colorado, Denver, Aurora, Colorado Springs. There's a lot of good people out there.
All right. All right, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure you know, like the people appreciate you doing your music, you know, like you say like you know your streets more of that, but you know, they appreciate your music too. So, yeah, so that's cool. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I appreciate everybody fucking with my music too. You know, I just trying to. I grew up on the '90s styles music, so you know, I'm heavily influenced right there, and just trying to bring more of that reality shit back. You know.
Right. Right. Some real shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. All right. So who this is a fan question. This is
Mm.
a question that was thrown at me. So who do you think is one of the dopest Latina rappers?
You said Latina or Latino?
They typed it as Latina. So
Oh, as far as girls go, I'd have to say Snow the Product.
okay. All
Yeah,
right, nice.
she's good.
Um yeah, yeah, no, she's doing her thing. And so since you said Latino, who would you say is your favorite Latino?
Uh, that's a hard one and shit. Like I'd have to say right now, probably I like OJ the Great. That's like as far as Chicano, as far as Latino, like that's I like Dave East. He's from New York, so I think he's like Puerto Rican or something like that.
Okay. All right. And so my next question is how long exactly have you been doing music for?
Um, I got out of prison in '07 one time, and my cousins and my homies were into it, and I got into it like slowly but surely, but I was still in and out of prison. So like seriously, I would say like since 2011.
2011? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that's a while. So you're
yeah,
almost 10 years, 10 years into that?
yeah, almost 10 years into it, and well, 7 years so far, and then I'd have to say like I didn't really have no time to take it serious going in and out of jail. So since I've been out
Oh,
and off parole, I've been able like to focus more on it, and then I got a big family, so like I work and all that shit, so it takes up a lot of my time. So especially lately, I go to school and all that shit too. I'm an electrician for the union, and so that takes up a lot of time. That's why this album's been taking so long to get done. But yeah, about 7 years taking it like serious. I barely started like finding my style that I'm comfortable with like within the last 2 years maybe.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Since you bring up your album, when do you expect your new album to drop?
I was supposed to drop it in October on the 21st, which was my daughter's birthday, and it was the day the homie Blackie Fontana passed away. So I kind of wanted to drop it on that day, but I just wasn't ready. It wasn't finished. You know, I started adding on to it. So I'm hoping by the end of January. I just honestly, it's done. I just got to get a couple songs mixed and mastered and put together and get the artwork done. That's the main thing I'm trying to focus on now, is getting an idea for the artwork.
Okay. Okay, nice. So I know you recorded a song with Blackie Fontana, and so how did you guys meet? Was it like was it through music, or was it like on the streets, or you're both?
It was through music. I made a couple songs with him. One what we used for my album, and one we used for his album, and we just connected. Like he was on tour. He was out here in my city. I went out there, showed some love and shit, and we hung out for a little while, and then we just became friends. When he was on tour, he'd come stay at my house from time to time. When I went on tour, we ended up running into each other out there in Colorado. He before all that though, when we did the two songs together, he had invited me out there to the 805 area, which it was a studio, Rose Lane Studios. He invited me out there, and we dropped a couple of tracks and spent a couple of days out there just bullshitting and shit. So we became pretty good friends. We're out there in New Mexico together, on tour together, running around. So, rest in peace to the homie.
Yeah, for sure. So that's cool. And so you guys were more of just friends on a personal note, like? Yeah,
we used to talk every day. We used to talk damn near every day. He was my friend. So
yeah,
it's been a while since I went out there to go see him at the cemetery. I don't really deal with that kind of stuff too well. So
yeah,
we took him a little Christmas tree and shit last year, and I'm hoping to get out there and do that again this year and shit. So.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for answering that. And so with your music, what would you say that you haven't attempted yet that you would like to? Is there anything that you want to do that you haven't done yet with your music, or?
Nah, not really. I mean, I've never done no love songs, but I never really tried. I don't know, really. It's really not my thing and shit.
I would have to say that one song, the Superman one, like that's pretty close to like a G-ass love song. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that was pretty much like just speaking like on like reality, like what some people go through in a relationship, or
Yeah.
It was pretty much just like some reality shit, like. But
yeah,
like a love song, I'm saying like probably like something like how Little Cuete used to come out with his little love songs before, Like I've never tried nothing like that, I'm sure get a lot of different fans or attention and shit, but if I sit down and try to write something like that, it ends up coming out too street or something, I get off topic.
Right.
Yeah, so,
wow.
Yeah, I don't really attempt it too much.
Well, I think it'd be dope if you tried, like, for real, because then you could hit a whole nother like fan base, like maybe more females, or you know what I mean? I mean, just in case if like, the females are, they like more of a softer side or something, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I think I would be interested to hear that, if you ever come out with some shit like that. So
yeah, I don't think so though,
Yeah, okay. Will the Tiger said Diablo too hood for the radio.
There you go.
All right. So so what's the main thing that inspires you for like the lyrics that you have in your songs? Is it like personal experience, or is it just like whatever you have witnessed?
Personal experience. Like I don't talk about shit I don't have. I don't talk about shit I don't do. You know, like everything that I put out there is just it's just real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a little older and shit, so you know, like I've been there and done that. I've been on the streets, did a gang of time in prison, youth authority. A lot of people know me. You know, I stay in contact with people in prison, homies on death row. So you know, like people know me. So when they hear my music, they just trip out. Like especially people that I was locked up with, they're calling me all the time. Like, damn, you doing it? You know, like a lot of them say that they're lifers. A lot of them are lifers. So you know, they say that
Oh shit.
you know they're living through me and my success out here and shit. So you know,
Yeah.
it's just an honor to be able to do that for them and to hear that. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's cool though. I think that's why, you know, like people can recognize, you know, the real music, you know, like rather than like you're just rapping, you know, because you want to talk about something, but when you actually been through it, you know, I think that's dope though. Yeah, I think that's dope. Do you have any people that influenced you to start rapping, or was it just something you knew you wanted to do for a long time, or?
Nah, you know what? Like I said, I just got out. I listen to a lot of music and shit, all different types. But my influences, as far as like music goes, would have to be like the Dog Pound, you know, X-Rated, SIBO. You know, a lot of people. It's just a lot of West Coast shit that I grew up on and shit. So, as far as like,
I haven't heard the Dog Pound in a minute. Like, I think the last time I heard them, like, I was probably like 13, or you know, like just a
oh
long
yeah,
time ago. Yeah.
oh yeah, I still listen to this shit. So you know, as far as like wanting to rap, I never really tripped on it. And shit just kind of happened and shit, you know. But seemed to work out, you know.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it's working. It's good.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite song that you've done that kind of means something to you, like you hold it special to you?
Mm.
Or is it just all just kind of like you've been through it, you've done it, so you're gonna rap about it?
I just if I feel the beat, you know, if the beat's good and I feel it, I just get it done, put it out there. I've made so many different songs. Like I said, I was with a group before me and like a couple of my cousins and homeboys from my neighborhood. We started together and you know we made the Empire Riders group and we were doing that for a few years and then everybody started getting locked up and shit and my cousin Free Little Lazy, he got 38 years. You know, he's trying to make his way back out. My cousin Sinner, he's in and out right now. He's on that bracelet, so it's kind of hard to get anything done. The homie Lazy, he just out doing his thing and shit. So it's kind of hard to get shit done. So I just went my own way and shit, you know, and it just seemed to work out a little better for me like that.
Okay. But you usually like I've watched, you know, a lot of your music videos, so you usually have like, you know, all those people you just mentioned, Big Lazy Sinner, all of them, like they're usually in your music videos, you know, like.
Yeah, they're my family. So
right.
you know we're gonna roll together and shit. If one of us shines, we're all gonna shine. You know.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we grew up me and Lazy, we grew up together and shit. You know, went to jail the first time together. You know, for some years. You know what I mean? We've done it all together and shit. That's my boy. Whatever. If I'm shining, he's shining. You know, vice versa. So.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to be, you know, like some people I don't think, you know, are close enough with family and shit, you know. Family's all you got at the end of the day, you know. That's what I say anyway. So,
yeah.
I mean, if anything, that's cool. You guys do that together, you know. You guys got your stuff.
Like I try to keep everything in house. You know, if I knew how to make beats, I'd be making everything. but I got my son and drones and all that.
Do you have any projects in the works with Crooks the Felon?
Yeah, matter of fact, on this album, let me look at it real quick. I have one, two, like 3 songs with Crooks the Felon.
Okay.
Supposed to go next week and shoot a couple videos out there in San Diego too. We're just trying to figure out the location and all that shit, you know.
Okay. All right, that's cool. And so if you weren't doing music, do you think like you would just be doing, you know, like what you're doing now? I know you have a 9 to 5 and this and that, but is there anything else that interests you?
If I wasn't doing music, I'd just be probably full-time electrician, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that's pretty much the money maker right there, you know?
Right? Yeah. And full-time daddy and
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
yeah. Yeah, that's cool though. And so for oh, and then someone else, Art GDL, he wanted to say keep going up, homie. So he did a little response on my question stickers I had for you. So
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure. You know who that is, right? It must be the homie or something.
Yeah, I know who he is. My
Okay.
son and his son are friends.
Oh, okay.
What's up
All
with
right,
it? Fuck
cool.
him.
I just want to make sure, like, everyone that sends in something, I want to make sure that it gets on here so that they know.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so another thing I noticed with your music videos is you have the state raised.
Yeah.
So is that productions like that you guys had
That's
started?
just pretty much my thing and shit, my logo, you know. I went to jail real young and shit and spent most of my life in there, so you know, I'm a state raised baby. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I just incorporate that in everything that I do, and you know, for the homies that been there and done that too, like they can relate to it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's it with everything I do, like my clothing line, t-shirts and shit, beanies that I sell, sweaters, all that shit, everything stay raised, you know. Just like, you know, Criminal got the G'd Up apparel, shit like that. So the videos, everything we do, we put our own stamp on it, you know.
Yeah, no, I think that's good, you know, to have your own shit. And so you guys record all your own music videos, right? That you guys do?
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
do it
for
all
sure.
yourself?
All ourselves.
Okay.
Take my son and we just shoot him. I'll come back, edit them up within a day or two, and send it out to Criminal to get posted, you know?
Okay, nice. So like you said, you'd rather keep it in-house, right, than be fucking with anyone.
Yeah, everything. I record in my house, everything. Got my own little setup right here, so I do everything myself.
Okay.
So, you know.
Well, that's cool.
You know, shout out to everybody out there doing their thing and shit, you know. I like to see more homies out of my area coming up, but just more homies in general, you know, sticking together. Like I see, I've been seeing like Misfit Soto and a couple other homies, they've been doing their thing, and it's good to see one homie bring the next homie up, you know. If you can shed a little light on somebody, that's the best thing you could do, you know.
Yeah.
You ever think of starting a label? Nah, man, I don't think I'll start a label. Fuck them. It's been brought to my attention that I probably should, you know, because I bring a lot of talent. I always run into a lot of homies that got talent, and if I like your music, you know, to me, I feel like I'm just starting and shit too, you know, but I've been at it for a while. Just my shit just starting to get recognition. So when I see homies that I like their shit, I try to, like, whatever light that I got, I'm going to shine it on them too, you know, do a feature with them, put them in a video so that, you know, they can get their followers up and their views up on their own shit, you know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help out.
Capone asked, how was the trip to Brazil?
Brazil, it was cool. You know, went into the little show. It wasn't what I expected. You know, I was thinking more like, you know, like some tropical shit. It was pretty ghetto out there and shit. You know,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, it was pretty ghetto out there. But I met some good people. You know, we connected the dots and uh branched out there and shit. So you know, it was a good experience.
And then you guys shot that music video out there too.
Yeah,
But
we did that grimy video for Criminal, and we also did we shot a video for myself as well to my last album, to a song that me and Criminal had together called These Days. I just haven't put it together yet because I just it looks like it might be a little too plain, and it like might be the same locations and everything Criminal did his in. So I'm not sure if I'm even gonna put it out or not. You know, I might save those clips for something else.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So how long were you guys in Brazil?
I was out there for like 4 or 5 days. It wasn't too long, just pretty quick. But we were in Sao Paulo, and we fucking made our way all around that motherfucker. So
That's cool. That's cool. I'd be like scared, you know, to get bit by like some foreign ass bug, you know. You watch those shows like you get bit by something
yeah,
and
yeah, you know. But to travel out there, you got to get vaccinated. So you
yeah,
you got to take shots for all that, because a lot of disease come from mosquitoes and stuff out there. So like
yeah.
even malaria, I'm still taking the pills for the malaria. Uh, so you don't have to so you don't get it. It's like prevents it, you know. So you take
Oh
them
shit.
once a week and shit, you know, like once before you go, once while you're there, and four after you get back and shit.
Holy shit, yeah. They don't fuck around over there, huh?
Yeah, nah, I guess they got mosquitoes are ruthless out there, you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, that's good. That's good you're being safe. Hell yeah. So my next question here is what's something that you would just like to tell, you know, all your supporters and stuff, something like, you know, they don't know about you, or you make it like some you know, preconceived you know, notions like people get from you. What's like something you want everyone to know about you?
Um, I just appreciate all the fans, you know, tuning in and staying up on my movement. Um, a lot of people think I'm an asshole. I get that a lot, you know. I guess I got that look, but you know, especially with the music thing, you know, people, if you want to fucking do some music, hit me up. I might charge you. If I like the song, I might do it for free. You know what I mean? It's all about just reaching out and shit, you know. But most times I just do it for free. You know what I mean? I'm not even really tripping like that, but it just depends on the song and the artist, you know.
Okay.
But
Yeah. So you're a pretty like approachable person. So like, don't let, you know, just because
yeah,
someone
for
thinks,
sure.
yeah,
Everybody that's met me, uh, they all know, like, uh, Disneyland. I take my kids to Disneyland. I run into people. Knott's Berry Farm, you know, Walmart, you know. Uh, I'm never that type to turn you down. Motherfuckers want a picture or autograph, whatever. That's cool. To me, all that shit's still funny and shit, you know, like signing autographs and shit, you know, like what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's cool, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see everybody at Walmart. That's how it is in my town. You know, it's like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like see
Family
everyone
reunion.
at Walmart,
uh,
right? Right. Yeah. Fuck him. He says, I thought you were before I chopped it up with you. You cool as fuck. You have that look. Yeah. But I
yeah.
think
Now I
having
reached
that
out
look,
to fuck him a while back. We was trying to get him to go out there on tour and shit, but you know, he got a 9 to 5 and shit too. So you know, We're gonna link up one of these days and do some shit. A lot of people been hitting me up to work with him and Bozo. So I mean, I said hit them up. If they're up to it, I'm up to it. You know, we'll figure it out. I just I don't really try to go out of my way too much. I like things to be organic. You know.
Right. Well,
If it happens, it
yeah, I think
happens.
that'd be dope. You know, that'd be a dope ass collaborate there. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think people have been asking about it too. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's doing this thing though. He's doing this thing. You know, like he been out for like a year now or so. I think a little over a year.
Mhm.
And every video he drops, he gets good numbers. There's a lot of good homies out of the Inland Empire that are really good at music, but I think I probably reached out to a lot of them and worked with a lot of them so far, but not everything works out all the time, you know. People got egos or different personalities and shit, you know. And I'm the type if I don't see something, if I see something I don't like, I just ain't gonna fuck with you no more, you know.
Right. That's where the asshole look comes in handy, you know, because
Yeah,
you know you just be like, oh no, fuck that, I ain't fucking with you. So yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, if people know who I am, but once we meet or we hang out, you already know. Like, I just keep it real. You know what I mean? I don't talk about being strapped and not being strapped. You know what I mean? So, uh, or like my fucking the reputation precedes yourself and shit. So people know who I am. You know, and
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone appreciates, you know, appreciates your music and you know you doing your thing and just I think just being someone real, you know. It's like
Yeah.
fuck, you know, I got a 9 to 5. I fucking, you know, I work just like you do. You know what I'm saying? And you
Oh
know,
yeah, this rap shit don't pay my bills. You know what I mean? I wish it did, but I don't, there's only a couple people out there doing this Chicano rap that could probably say it's paying their bills, you know. But I mean, I go to work every day, 5 days a week. I go get my 40 hours in, you know what I mean? We got bills. I got a lot of kids to feed and shit. So especially Christmas coming up, I can't afford to miss a day right now. But
oh
a
yeah,
lot of people lying shit about that. They're making all this money off of it. Half these people are doing free shows and all that shit, or paying to get put on shows, and you know what I mean. So paying for features and shit like that. That's if you look at my music, there's not really too many people like I don't really go out of my way like that. Like if you're on my album, it's because we're cool with each other. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's just how it is.
yeah. Well, yeah. No, I think that's good. I'd much rather, you know, fuck with my family too, you know, than anything else. So I'm like that with my kids, you know. Like, you know, I never liked my kids, you know, being a fucking like babysitter, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd much rather have, you know, family on that shit. So yeah, I think that's dope. And is there anything else? I have that's all my questions, but I have another little questionnaire part, but they're super quick questions. Not a whole lot of thought, but is there anything else, or you just want to maybe answer some of the comments if there's some comments or questions?
Um, we could do whatever, like me, Bozo, essay remix. That would be hard. Send me the track, homie. You got my email already, I'm pretty sure. If not, you already know it's DiabloEastsideMusic@gmail.com. Anybody want to fuck with me, hit me up. You want to get a feature, let's check it out. You know what I mean? We'll see what's up. Like I said, if we had a relationship already and friends, and I mean 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna jump on that shit for free, just based on. But if I don't know you, then we'll negotiate that.
Right.
I appreciate everybody tuning in, staying in with the movement and shit. We got a lot more to come. This will probably be my last album that I put out, But anything after this will probably just be like little singles or features, and or just for videos strictly, you know. I really don't have the time right now to be focusing on a full album. So, you know, I like to put my time in this shit and make it right, you know. So I don't really
Right.
have the time for that anymore. But
Yeah.
you and Sari from Bay Recon, I have to check them out. I haven't heard none of their music, Bay Recon. But shout out to all the upstate Sureño homies and shit, you know.
That's what's up.
But
Someone asked what you think of 6ix9ine.
but I think that boy's in a world of trouble right now. So, you know, that's
Right?
about all.
Right.
I just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's,
All
I
right.
see the post though on Instagram. Looks like he's gonna be fighting for his freedom. So you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
don't wish that on nobody, but you know, I've been there. You know, you put yourself in that position, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, don't play with fire if you fucking don't want to get burned. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do these little quick questions I have for you, and so they're just answer them. You know, just whatever first thing comes to mind. It's either like, you know, this or that. I'm just gonna
Okay.
give you a choice between two things, and then yeah. All right. So gold or silver?
Gold.
501s or Dickies?
501s.
Alcohol or weed?
I don't smoke or drink.
Oh, you don't?
I haven't drank in almost 3 years. I haven't smoked weed in about a year and a half, but you know, that's just for the job and shit. Usually I'm a heavy weed smoker, so I would say weed.
Okay. Okay, nice. I don't do either. Yeah, I'm good on that. I quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So, football or basketball?
I like them both.
You like them both? Okay.
Yeah.
Oldies or R&B?
I'd have to say oldies.
Oldies,
It's kind of
okay.
the same thing though.
Well, oldies being like shit, like you know, like from way back in the day, and R&B meaning like R. Kelly, like
I'd have
some
to say
East Sweat, some shit like that.
I'd have to say oldies. Yeah.
Oldies, okay. In and Out or Sonics?
Five Guys.
Five.
Yeah.
Five Guys. All right. And brunettes or blondes?
Brunettes.
Brunettes. Winter or summer?
Summer. I'm too skinny to be dealing with the cold. You know what I mean?
Well, don't come to Montana. You're gonna freeze your ass off right now. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's cold. And American Me or Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And Nikes or Jordans?
Jordans. Come on.
Jordans.
I got a bunch of pairs of Jordans.
I know. I'm a Jordan fan myself too. Yeah. Fitted hats or snapbacks?
Fitted.
Fitted. And Italian food or soul food?
Italian.
Italian. Okay.
Yeah.
And then one more question. This one.
Never really had no soul food.
They don't have no soul food.
I never really had that shit.
Just mix up some cornbread and fucking right there. You got some soul food right there. Cornbread.
There you go, huh?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. Is a fan. They noticed that you wear a lot of Patriots stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you're just a true fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a Patriot fan.
Okay, look at that. Damn. Okay. Oh, hell, nice.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I'm me and all my kids, everybody, we're Patriot fans, so we went
okay.
out there to San Francisco and watched them play in the rain. The whole fucking game got rained on, so
Oh, shit.
yeah. Probably next year we'll fly out there and watch them play at home. So
Yeah. Okay. All right, nice. Well, if there's nothing else, Diablo, that's all I have for you. I'm done grilling you, you know.
cool, cool. I
Um,
appreciate the interview, man, and hopefully, hopefully it helps you out with whatever you're trying to get started doing as well, too. You know, and appreciate you reaching out to me. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Stay tuned in, cause I got this album's pretty fucking good. I'm really looking forward to dropping it and getting the responses for it and shit. And I'm trying to make a video to every song. I don't I don't I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm pretty busy and shit, but you're gonna get like at least 75% of the album with visuals to it. Uh, and everybody that's out there trying to come up in this and shit, like, don't give up. It ain't an easy thing to get into, but once you create a way for yourself and just do you and fuck what everybody else has to say. If you're getting hate on your YouTube views, that means you're doing something right. So I mean,
right.
don't give up. A lot of people give up and shit, and then you won't end up doing nothing with it. So, um,
That's right. That's right. Well, I do appreciate it. You are the eighth person I've interviewed so far. So, yeah, like, thanks for fucking with me. I really appreciate your time. Like,
yeah, for
seriously.
sure.
Yeah, I can't wait for that album. And, hell yeah, like, I'm sure we'll all be waiting. And, is there an ETA on that? Or is it just when you get your time and you'll just get it done?
I'd say, I'm gonna try and turn it in like ASAP. I'd say within the next 2 weeks, and then I think it takes like 2 weeks to get a release date and shit like that. So I'd say end of January, end
Okay.
of January. So, but I appreciate everybody tuning in, and like I said, just keep doing it, keep pushing. You know what I mean?
That's
It's the
right.
only way
Yeah,
we're gonna get it done. Yeah, but all right,
absolutely.
thanks for having me on here, man. You guys have a good night.
All right, you too, Diablo. Thanks. Much
All
love.
right, thank you. Likewise.
All right.